Hello, Mandy. Well, you no good.
What? Never mind. I'm fine. How are you?
Good enough. Keeping you busy?
Well, I'm here, so not really. Is that what you meant? Okay, anyway. We have to go back to queerness.
I beg your pardon?
It's like a section we skipped in the manual. Basically,
Okay.
It didn't make any sense to me when I tried to read it back then, so I kind of skipped it.
All right, then.
I'll bet you read it, didn't you?
Probably so. Let's see. Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
We still need to do the queer section. So, okay, yeah. Let's just go back to that part, which starts...
Page 24.
Of course. Yes, page 24. Here it is. Okay, so since you already read it, any questions, I guess?
Yeah, they do have that section for questions and answers in the back here, so I reckon I probably wrote something down. Okay, so yeah, here we go. What is queerness? Was my first one. What does queerness mean as a term in the English language?
Okay, Clay.
Yep.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
So, first of all, to answer that first question, I don't really know what queerness is. And I don't know what it means in the English either. But that's why we're reading. Okay, yes, so would you like to read?
I'd be delighted.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so is queerness considered to be continued as another term
Clay,
for
the start of the section?
Oh, right. Okay.
Page,
Yeah, 24. Got it. So just going back to the commencement of the section here. Okay, so this is the section called queerness. So queerness.
You're right.
Right. Okay, so before it began to be used as a yeah, I remember this word kind of tripped me up the first time through. So
What? Oh, okay. I think that's just derogatory.
Derogatory. Thank you. Kind of a vocabulary range level there. All right. So before it began to be used as a derogatory term for homosexuals, queer used to just mean strange or odd. Even though the word queer has sometimes been used as a slur against gay people, it is no longer considered an impolite term in the gay community.
Really? That's weird. Wait, hang on. Let's see, in the sections on gender identity later in the course, queer is a term that is now used by the LGBTQIA plus, good grief, community to refer to people with non-conforming sexual and gender identities. Although some people might still use queer as a derogatory term, it is fine to use with respect. This is so interesting.
No, I think that's a key aspect to bear in mind at all times. It's respect.
Yeah. Yes.
And I believe it might also have to do with higher education in a way. Because my buddy Mike, I was telling you about, he was saying this thing about queer theory, which is kind of a theoretical, I guess, something he did or said in college. So in that case, it's more of a theory. which makes sense because, like this was saying, it's unclear how to use the term. Because you got some people over here that use it as a derogatory term. And then you got others that use it with respect.
Well, you're supposed to use it with respect.
But that's where it gets a little hazy. Because let's say I got my friend Mike and maybe some of his gay friends. And I say, hey, look at them queers over there. I know some of them. Okay, so that's a perfectly respectful thing to say. But it don't sound respectful, you know? It might be more respectful to say, that's some of my buddies over there. They used to be known...
Wait, don't say it.
As, exactly, again, respect. They prefer to be known as homosexual gays. Or men, even, in a way.
Sure. Yeah.
And I mean, if you want to say they're queer, just say it with respect, man. You know?
Oh, and there was that show, too. Queer Eye. Or what was it? Queer Eye.
Oh, Queer Eye for the Queer Guy. Yeah. Mike was saying he used to watch that one a lot.
And that show was very respectful of gay people.
Yeah, I don't reckon I actually saw it.
It was really funny and really respectful.
Toward the gay community. And that is extremely important to the present aspect.
Oh, and wasn't that a show too? Queer Theory, right? I don't know. Anyway, I think we've done enough of this section. It's kind of a short one,
Right.
I think. But now at least I can tell Katie I know what queer means. Oh my god, Clay, it was so embarrassing. The other day she goes out of nowhere. Do you know what the Q in LGBTQ means, Mandy? Like it was a test or something, like seriously out of nowhere. And I'm like, queer? So what? And then she's all, so do you know what queer means? And I'm like, and she's all, Mandy. And I'm like, whatever. It means queer. And oh my god, since when did they add like 1,000 more letters at the end of it, right?
Yeah, LGBTQIA.
So annoying. Katie Henshaw, she's so annoying. But I mean, okay, what were they saying it is now? LGBTQIA plus. Like, so now it's about math?
It's kind of algebraic in a way, right? Yeah.
You know what? Hang on. Hey, Katie. Hey, so just in case you're still wondering, queer just means gay, except respectfully. So it's just another word for gay. So basically, Katie, the letters are just redundant